I asked her the question, does she think this is a spirit? Because her main concern is what can she do to help at this point. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I know that in most situations where a doctor is feeling more in control with things, think about it. Like if somebody were to, in a hypothetical situation, if they were sick with something that seemed like cancer or something like that, the doctor does not have to ask, what is it that I could do to help you? They are in control completely. They know that they're the hero. They know what it is that you need help with. However, in this situation, I asked her as well, do you think it's a spirit? Or I just asked her when she asked me, what can I do to help? I asked her just for the truth. You know what I mean? Just her truth as a licensed professional. Am I crazy? You know what I mean? Do you think this is a spirit? And her reply was, I don't know. So my thing is, if you thought that this guy was, with you being a licensed professional, 100%, she knows what she's talking about. So when she sees somebody mental, she cannot easily identify that. Why was that easily identified at that point? That, okay, yeah, you definitely got something mental going on. Instead, it's, I don't know. You know what I mean? That lets me know, at least from a psychological standpoint, that it's comprehensible that it could be a spirit. And it puts even a licensed professional in the stance of they don't know. It's hard to just label you mental or crazy with what you're showing. You know what I mean? But all I know is my main reason for coming in here is because depression or whatever it is when I'm at home, I'm not feeling the same. I'm breaking down and weakening. It's not feeling the same no more. The fight. I'm not dealing with it the same no more. And so, I don't know. I'm tired. It's all I know. It's hell. And so, when I go back home, it's a different environment. I'm not feeling that, and that's a spirit doing things at a convenient time. A mental, real disorder does not just cut off every time that you come to the doctor room. Every time. It's going on 24/7 at home. I can't get a break. But then when I come in here, I get the best break I could ever imagine. That's what mental disorder is active around a certain area, as if it can see what's going on, see where you're at. It doesn't make any sense. That's proof there's something conscious, aware of where you are. And I use my intelligence the best that I can to help people come to a terms of understanding and comprehension. So that's the updated things, man. When she comes in here, I'm going to turn my phone downward or put it in my pocket with it off. Pause. Yep.
Hi, how's it going?
Going all right.
Dr. Dealmater was just updating me on everything. I'm gonna let her run through the plan, and I'm just gonna jump in as I need to, okay?
All right, Corey. So based on our discussion and what you've shared with me, it sounds like things are still not doing well. And I do want to give you the option, if you want to try medicines, we can talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like you've, given it a good
Kind of,
shot.
yes, I have. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So we're always here if you ever consider wanting to start medicines again.
Mm-hmm.
We can always talk about it. Meanwhile, feel free to reach out if you have any acute concerns. If you ever have these thoughts of wanting to hurt yourself and you really think of it, please go to the emergency department or call 911.
Yes, ma'am. That ain't right.
I want you to be safe. Is there anything else that you need from me today?
No, ma'am.
All right. So we'll just keep an appointment as needed. You can follow up with me in 3 months, or if not, you can call.
Right. I circled the second half for a very short. I don't have any thoughts to harm. I value my life. I love myself very much. So harming myself is not, I cannot express it enough that with the anger that I deal with this spirit bothering me, I literally, if I were in public or work in the situations I've dealt with, having to cuss it out and tell it to stop touching me and stuff like that, I'm afraid of me having to defend myself from somebody else. My anger outlashing, letting all of the anger I have towards this thing out on someone else, not ever harming myself.
All right. All right, sir. Anything else you need from me?
No, ma'am. Thank you. That's
all right. I'm gonna let you guys finish up.
Mm-hmm.
You take care, okay? You let us know if you need us.
That's right.
All right.
Okay, so what I'll do on this follow-up is that I'll just mention as needed. So whenever you do need an appointment, you call to schedule one.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you got
You have a great day.
left and then I'll help you out with lights. You just get that.
Yeah. When do you want to see him back?
As needed.
Oh, okay. Do you want to get scheduled?
I'm good. My bad. I'm tripping. My bad. Tripping like a mother. Come back as needed. Even like the first one when they take it with medicine and stuff like that. It's not told them they have to get one.
Thank you.
You going to one? If I'm container, it's 3. Somebody must have pushed the button and wasn't coming. Okay, this
walking away from the situation. I just expressed disability as much as I was in it. For real. So it is. I express as much as I can. I can't work. I cannot work.
Well, did they not tell you that the Social Security contacted them?
She didn't. She said, I don't have any influence over disability. And that's what I had to tell her. They said that they would call you. And that's why I'm saying something. Because when they talk to you, I don't want, I ain't say it like that though. This last part, I just had it in my mind. I don't want her to not know that or say anything wrong. Because this is the real last straw right here. This is where once they tell you whether you disabled or not, with disability on the 20th, that's it.
Yeah, I know. Unless you have a lawyer or you get real
I ain't got time.
disabled or something.
You moving, I ain't got time. It's about to get
What's
hot.
wrong?
Summer and stuff.
Just feeling pains all over that I ain't been feeling. My arm been hurting all night. I put some of this stuff on it and
And I forgot about y'all. So,
that's that crazy. He crazier than a mug.
who?
That dude that was in that elevator with us.
Why you say he crazy?
Cause he looked crazy. He looked like a crazy person on medicine. That's him driving that car right there.
I wouldn't say that's kind of like some people saying I'm crazy. You know,
No, what I'm saying is the way he
was.
looked.
I mean, he looked like he was on medicine. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, he looked like he was on medicine.
I wouldn't say that he crazy though. He dealing with something.
Well, I rephrased it. He dealing with something. Cause I was hoping that you didn't say nothing else after you when you got on and said, "Dude, dang, dude."
Mm-hmm.
Cause I didn't want no scuffle to be up in there.
I mean, you could tell when
In that elevator.
about me and that on the real, he wouldn't move out the way and stuff.
No, he wouldn't. That's what I was saying.
So no touches right now, right? Right. Y'all. And I just got touched behind my ear.
Stop saying some stuff about it not touching you.
That don't change nothing. I was gonna
Seems
think
like
it
that
was
would make it touch you.
It ain't. I could have not said that and made it home, and it would have still did that.
Well,
I mean, it's really putting me in a bad. I'm on time crunch time. I ain't. That's anything I expressed of was disability.
well, the psychiatrist is not the only doctor. You got your neurologist.
Yeah,
Doctor.
I go back to him next month.
And he should have been contacted you from the past.
Well, I mean, no, because that's where my follow-up appointment is from. But they did tell me to look back in with Dr. Mendoza. So that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Because it's
See,
recorded.
they got to go by all your doctors. They can't go by just one or two. If you got 50 doctors, they got to go by all them doctors.
Mm-hmm.
They can't make a decision off of one doctor. Because one doctor is for one thing and another doctor is for another. Big old hole right there. It's hurting. I don't know why it's hurting. My shoulder don't stop, but my arm is still hurting.
Where it?
Right up in there.
It ain't the same spot mine was. It was harming me yesterday. So
I put some more of that icy stuff on it. Let's see what that hit for when I get back to the house.
I'll be using my mind to fight off my pain.
I ain't finna damage my brain trying to fight off nothing. That puts stress on you.
It don't, honestly, on my end. Because
See, I ain't used to doing that, and it probably puts stress on me. I wouldn't know the beginning of how to do it no way. See, you've been doing it. So now you know you want to be in that lane all the time while you over him.
a lot of people don't know how to do that. That's it. You got to target the pain in your head, wherever it is that you feel the pain. You got to
Oh,
target.
hell. Damn. I forgot about this. why they be damaging doggone road like they doing. They don't even have to have all that gap open like that. And they ain't really doing nothing.
Indigo color.
Where is it?
No, I was just saying it out loud.
Just don't make no sense.
Wish I could work a simple construction job, man. I could be alright, boy.
Yeah, because you'll be out in the, not so much around too many people.
A man's job. Can't stand this mess I'm dealing with, boy. That's why I asked y'all for donations, man. And if anybody can, please do. It isn't substantial that while I'm here in this car, I'm not dealing with anything that I deal with at home to anybody. What am I doing? Faking it? There's only two routes you could think at that point. Is he faking it, or is it what he talking about?
Hell no, you ain't faking it. I'm a witness.
Granted, no, that ain't fake.
What I go through.
So I'm trying to tell you, both of them.
Ain't nothing fake about that.
Stressing yourself out.
Whatever it is, picks its time to mess with you, to disturb
Right.
you and me at night.
And if she recognized it, I know y'all ought to be able to.
At night, you catch hell and I catch hell. I don't catch hell by nothing bother me. I just catch hell from you being
Loud.
angry and trying to speak out to get it to stop doing what it's doing to you. And so therefore you don't get no rest, neither do I. So whatever it is, I don't know. We know it ain't real, but it's real enough to disturb the peace of you and your sanity the way it messes with you. I don't know if somebody out there that know about stuff like this here that can help you, because you definitely need help getting whatever this is out your life.
Paranormal.
So you can live a normal life like everybody else, because right now your life is not normal at all. You go through hell 24/7. I don't understand. You don't get a break.
24/7. 24/7. No exaggeration.
Constantly fighting off whatever the hell that is.
This mental people got more of a break than I do.
Yeah, because they
For real mental.
Yeah, they the medicine that they take help them in
And I can't.
and
Then took them and they don't help.
what you're dealing with is the medicine that a person with issues it won't help you because it ain't for what you're going through. Yep, I guess if I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah, it is said correct.
And I know it's somebody else in this world that's going through the same thing you going through. It's just not being spoke on or
Right.
spoke out.
Found. They might even be speaking
Found,
about it.
You
Right.
know.
They might be making YouTube video or somewhere else making videos, and I
Yeah,
can't.
and you don't see them. It needs to be aware because I'm sure I know it's got to be somebody else going through the same thing. The problem is getting somebody to believe what you say and get you and somebody to help you. That's the problem. You ministers back in the day, if they heard of something like that, they would try to come to you and help you. Seem like now they sit back and act like they don't even care what kind of situation you're going in through. Or if they do, if you don't have money, they ain't gonna fool with you. And it's all about money But when they wanted to get in the field that they got in, it's supposed to be all about the people,
Right.
you know, more so than money. But money, the root of all evil done took over, which is money, which they preach about. Sad that nobody ain't open up and tried to say, okay, I think I can help you with your situation.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. That's sad. And this a big ass world.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody, not one single soul
Mm-hmm.
in the ministry world done reached out and say, I can help you. That is so damn sad
Right.
to me. Really sad. Ooh.
I got a couple of pastors watch my YouTube, but
They ain't reached out. It's sad. If you don't know how to do it, they should know somebody that do. That can help you. That's the thing. People ain't like they used to be no more. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. As long as they ain't going through it or their family member ain't going through it, they don't care. No matter how you cry out, and I know you've been crying out in so many ways for people somebody to come and say, you know, I know somebody that might can help you. I have to contact them and see will they be willing to help you or something. Nobody ain't reached out. Sometimes they think people be putting out fake stuff, but this shit ain't fake.
I'm here to tell you, they
It ain't fake at all. It's real.
For YouTube.
I'm a living witness. This is the real deal right here.
I'm here to tell you.
Hell, if they actually seen you or heard you in action like I do, they probably would say, damn, man, I don't see how you deal with that dude. I ain't no way.
Right.
You know? I thank God that you is a strong individual to put up with the pain that you go through. You go through bodily pain and all kind of stuff.
And my psychiatrist was kind of acting like she was scared. I ain't gonna lie, I read facial expressions, but she seemed like she was nervous.
She probably was. She probably done snuck and looked at some of them videos. But you know, she can't act on it at work.
Right.
She probably see what you go through. That's where Lauren go now. This shit real. You know, they need to open up to it, and you know, as far as being psychiatrists, and stop thinking everybody is mentally insane.
Right.
You know, this is a new world. This is a new time. I know they have ways of way they be trained and all that, but they need to open up to this mess.
And some people probably stay away from it, because the thing is, when I think from their perspective, some people probably stay away from helping you with it because they know that it's a spirit. If they did think it's a spirit, they don't want to be attacked. So they probably, I mean, I'm just thinking from somebody else's perspective.
Well, that could be true, but in the ministry world, there are some pastors or whatever you call them, ordained ministers that I know they done had a dealing with this and they know how to deal with it. So, you know, for nobody to reach out to you and say, I'm going to help you, it's something wrong with this world. unless and all them scared and they ain't never been through it or whatever the deal may be. I don't know either. Get my stuff out of my purse. This a good time to come. You ain't got to sit in no line for no long time. I hope my window don't act up.
I want to say thank you to High Road 1159 and Melinda 103198. I'm gonna put it's not the only thing I'm messed up about. I'm just safeguarding for later. I can't work, and I'm always my mind is in different places. I've been doing everything I could to stop this thing, so thinking about it and I'm gonna drive myself probably crazy focusing on that. My other problem I got is I can't work, and so I got to think about how to get food and things now. So I put my donation handle out here for y'all, and if y'all choose to donate, it's y'all's choice. So, but it's highly appreciated. When you hear a witness even saying, it should be considerable.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you.
Thank you. I got it.
Hello. Oh, you already got your card?
Yeah, he just gave it to me, the guy back there.
Okay, but we haven't done this yet. Okay. And how many's in your household?
2.
2. Okay, baby. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right now we at the local food drive, y'all. They don't always have food that I can eat. I'm just keeping it honest.
One card, 2, just one. Oh, one in the trunk. Yes. That's it? All right. Jesus loves y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you, you too.
Yeah.
Right. Come on in here and get on up out of here.
Trying to give me some new liners. And I'll be ready to get home and draw, man. Y'all get in the zone. That's what my mind has always been programmed to. I'm not obsessed with it. It's about the pathway. When I'm drawing, I'm digging myself out of a hole that I'm in life to make it to somewhere, make something of myself. Finally, you know what I mean? And so I'll be excited that same excitement is still within me, but man,
know what I be digging into dealing with this dang thing every single time. I would never think to stop drawing. This goes to anybody out there that tells you that think that among themselves. Man, look here. Would you stop praying? I could prove that drawing, because people gonna tell you to keep on praying even if you feel like it's bothering you. You know what I'm saying? That's it trying to stop you from the good that could come from praying, right? Okay, with me drawing, it ups itself and does that bothers me because it's trying to keep me from good comes from me drawing. What bad is coming from me drawing for real if you could be honest? Let's keep it real, because you on the side of this thing and you're gonna try to think for a second that drawing is any type of way badly productive for the world around you. You're gonna have a hard time constructing up an explanation for that. So with that being said, why would I give up something that produces good? It's either neutral, affecting nothing around you, or good. Why would I get it? That's it. Who wins at that point? Because I was fine without it. I never would have thought giving up drawing, and everybody else was telling me don't ever give up drawing. That's what I was always told. Don't ever stop drawing, bro. Now I'm dealing with a spirit, and if anything, I get the notion y'all ain't saying words or nothing. There's 5 people in here, but I could guess wisely that's what y'all probably sometimes think. It just ain't spoken. So you know how Corey's personality is. I shut doors before they get open. That way you ain't even gotta try it. I already went over. Thank you to the people who liked the video. 3 people liked the video. Out of I think the highest number we got this time of viewership is 7. The likes and shares help spread the content. Not a touch. Nope, nothing. Nope.
God is it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for that.
No, if I could thank God, because when I pray for God at home to stop that, He don't answer. I say it's just a convenience. It just ain't doing it because of one thing. I ain't at home drawing. That's what it is. I wish God would answer. For Him to be everywhere in so many different spots, why it takes so many times to pray? He's trying to see your faith. Don't nobody want to see His faith in drawing? Prayed to God already many times, not just myself, but other people have too. But we ain't got no answer out the situation. We ain't seen where good then came from. It is what Corey is trying to point out. You got people who are gonna focus on beliefs, and I'm not talking about my grandmother. I'm just talking about in period. Everybody that's prayed, tried to help. People gonna focus on beliefs and not see anything come from it. But then me myself, I know that me drawing, I got good come from that. I got a cousin that's paying me to draw something right now, and I could not be eating in no type of way unless she paid me like she is. But I gotta finish that first before I'm paid again. I pray to God for some money, a way to get some money, which I have, and ain't nothing happened yet. Pray to God for a spirit to leave me alone. God want to sit there and fold His arms up, and so what can y'all say if He would test me? Like that's good for my mental health? Can you pray for me so I stop drinking and drive? I wish with all of the good in my heart, if
number one, telling the truth. And number two, that you can stop drinking and driving. I say nothing but good energy from my heart to you to stop doing what you desire to stop doing. But I'm not going to pray under the name of any God that ain't even answered my own prayers. So how do I know how I'm gonna act like he gonna answer yours? You know? I'm sending him mail and I ain't got no response yet. He just acting like you're supposed to be going through what you're going through at that point. And there's somebody out there doing worse than me that deserve this at that point. He said, true God didn't stop me from getting the DUI. I don't have a beef with God necessarily. God is just doing poor at answering in great time. People tell you God responded at a time best for him, not when you want him to. Well, it don't mean that a human being ain't smart enough to know that earliest as possible is the best time to respond to me. That's common sense. Later ain't helping me. Or my grandmother hearing you go through this shit. That ain't helping her. What about the people around? Lauren, when she see her uncle, it ain't helping her to see her uncle like that. But God think this all right. That's why I can't be 100% faithful. Until I see change come. And God show how good of a heart that he got, that he ain't got to get paid something, get some money from something, and then he, you know what I'm saying, do something. It's like you paying God to do something. With prayer, pay God. And then he'll do what you want. Express a good heart. The real good God knows good from bad and knows that this is bad for me to have to go through this around my grandma. Bad for her to have to help me in this situation when I could be living on my own and doing good like everybody else. But he sits there and let this prolong. It's supposed to be the all-knowing great good. So that's why Corey like he is. So until God changed, that's when I'll change. He ain't waiting on me to change. I've changed a lot in my life. I used to eat meat. I stopped eating meat because I wanted to be good and caring to God's animals that he created. You know what I mean? That's the loving heart that I got. And so instead of God saying I need to change anything about myself, maybe I feel like God need to recognize what I've already changed within myself. The multiple changes that I done made already. Quit asking and desiring you to change this, change that, change this, change that. Hell, niggas done already gave up shit and they ain't appreciated. For real. I'm not giving up everything in my life I love, especially women. Boy, you crazy. It went psycho. No, Corey, that ain't happening. Every time that I come out here, I give you a lot. Probably are. They ain't having it. That's some meeting. I was about to say they ain't give you no frozen foods, but ain't nothing in there I really can eat. Like this.
It ain't?
Not really. Not too much, I mean, you know. So. I didn't give y'all the synapse on the drawing where it's at now. So here we got Sonic gonna be put in down here. He's in the faded element right now. And he's jumping into the picture. Okay, so we got the whole picture, but Sonic is coming from, and I'm gonna put some streak marks, some draft marks to connect this Sonic down here to here. He's spin dashing and bounces off of her butt up here is where he's gonna go and make a heart motion around her. And then I'm gonna put him right here, like you know how he could be like this in the screen, like coming off the edge, kind of like this right here. I'm gonna put him right here on this side. So that's what I'm saying about this. Cause you got that project right there. You got this right here. I can make prints out of for last year, just for memories for the females, and they can buy the prints. Is what I'm gonna let them do. And that's what I'm saying. I'm doing great making my art, man. I really am. That's extreme creativity. Hey, y'all here, most of y'all, I'm gonna keep it real. When the numbers right, it's either the spirit or it's y'all. But guess what? These women care about it. These women follow me. It ain't about y'all men at all. So you could back out, try to act like it don't mean nothing as much as you. The number went up when I showed that. It sure did. You could turn away when I get to explaining stuff like you hurting somebody's feelings or whatever. Don't nobody care about shit. The women care about it. You niggas is what the fuck I'm staying away from anyway. Y'all don't understand. You don't know how to respect what's real in the first place. If I was drawing a picture of Snoop Dogg or Wiz Khalifa, you'll be in the comment section talking about that's dope. That's it, man. You're a cold ass artist. But when he drawing females, y'all barely say something. You think some stupid shit instead. That's why you make the art he make in the first place a choice. Because if you can respect the drawing of a fucking man, you can respect the drawing of women. The video was muted. Nobody told me anything. Anyway, man, I was saying what I was saying about God. But like I was just saying, we've reached 45 minutes, and so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. You know, because I want my channel to be structured. It's 45 degree discovery. I really want when people come to the channel to see 45 minutes, you know, consistent. Peace out, man. And thank you to everybody who's been a positive element within my life. Shout out to all of the friends from YouTube that have donated, that have helped me be able to make it to where I'm trying to make it to an end. Thank you. I'm a tired brother. Now, right now the time is as well, before I go, the time is 11:01 or 3, whichever one it is. If I have any problems, which y'all have seen, that I was just at one place, I didn't have any problems there. I was just in a car, another place, I didn't have any problems there. I'm here now, even here now, and I'm not having any problems. If it doesn't speak to anyone strongly enough that this is targeting drawing, when he gets to drawing, okay, you got to be mental yourself if you don't get that. You see it happening when I get the drawing. And I'm going to record it and have the evidence when I come back later on at the end of the day, because this right here is a recorded video for evidence. I make these videos to those who wonder why I make the content I make and what's the point of the videos. Always remember that it doesn't end with me. If someone else were to have this problem, I now have it put out here, something for them, so that they could feel like somebody understands, because I ain't got nobody. I got nobody to talk to. Nobody consistently understands, you know what I mean? Now, shout out to my friend J-Mod that I talk to all the time, because that's not a nobody instance. But I'm talking about just here in the YouTube section, coming to YouTube to look at video. I don't have that. I'm the foundation of that. And so anybody who has this problem, they'll feel like they got a family member down there, somebody who understands real good. When they can't cuss and yell, they can listen to this person cuss and yell for them if they in an environment where they can't. You know what I mean? Call them all type of fucked up names they want to, they damn self. Because that bitch deserve it. It ain't me who deserve this. It's his bitch ass that deserve it.